Hello, everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the Essential ChatGPT Gemini Daily Midjourney and Stable Diffusion tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 5, where I'll be showing you guys the use cases of ChatGPT. Okay, so what are the different cases that you can use ChatGPT? I'll be showing you guys those examples over here as well. Okay, in what all cases we can use, like if you're a coder, how you will be able to write a code or take the use of ChatGPT to help you with your assignment on coding. If you do want to type any kind of recipes and stuff, how you can actually use it in your day-to-day life as well. Okay, so let's get started with this particular class over here. So over here on my screen, as you guys can see, now I'm over here in the new chat box. And now here you guys can see that I do have this particular page. Okay. So over here now I want to actually give out some prompt over here. So we will be learning about the usefulness of ChatGPT. Okay. So the first thing that we can use ChatGPT is regarding getting different kind of recipe ideas. Okay, let's say you went for your work, and after a long day of work you came back to your home and you see that there are only few ingredients, but you don't know exactly what you can cook with those ingredients. So let's say I'll ask, uh can, or let me tell, I have 3 eggs, cheese, 4 slices of bread, and 1 packet of beef sausages in my home. So, can you suggest me some recipes with the use of those ingredients mentioned? Okay, so I am asking ChatGPT that these are the things which I do have right now at my home. Let's say I do have 3 eggs, I do have cheese, I do have 4 slices of bread, and a packet of beef sausages in my home. So can you suggest me some recipes with the use of those ingredients mentioned? So if I come here and if I click enter, you guys will see that ChatGPT is actually showing me the ingredients that what all I need, and those are the same ingredients that I do have mentioned over here on top. Okay, and also they do have shown me what are the instructions or how I'm going to cook that thing up. So this is quite an amazing option. Okay, so here they're suggesting me that I can just make a cheesy sausage and egg toast. I can make sausage, egg and cheese grilled sandwich. I can make sausage and egg breakfast skillet. So these are few of the options. Okay, so now if you come here and let's say I want to cook something spicy with those ingredients. So, can you suggest me? So, can you suggest me on that? So, if I just search this thing out, here you guys can see they're telling you that you guys can actually make a spicy sausage and egg breakfast. Or let's say, now if I type that I want to create some kind of spicy curry. So, can you suggest me some? And if I just give out this prompt here, you guys can see they're asking me that I can basically create a spicy sausage and a egg curry over here. And for that, what all do I need? Okay. So the cheese is optional over here, like for garnish. You can have 4 slices of bread for your servings. Okay. So now if you come down and if you just type, give me at least 5 recipes from which I can choose from. Okay. So if you come here and if you see that they'll be giving me 5 of these recipes from which I will be able to choose from. So the first one is the spicy sausage and the egg curry. The second one is spicy sausage and cheese omelette curry. And the next one is spicy sausage and egg masala. Over here, you do have spicy sausage and egg shakshuka. And after that, you do have the spicy sausage and egg fried rice. Okay. So over here, out of these 5, you guys can choose regarding your test palette and also regarding the item which you have available. So this is quite an interesting option of how you will be able to get recipe ideas, or let's say if you do want to search for a recipe, let's say do you want to search the authentic way? Let's come here, let's create up a new chat, and over here I type I want, or can you give me an authentic recipe for risotto. Okay. So if I come here and if I search here, you guys can see that over here, I will basically have a authentic way of preparing risotto. Okay. So it will give me instruction and also the type of ingredients that I need to make this risotto alla Milanese recipe. Okay. So over here now, let's see the second usage. Let's come here. Let's create up a new text. And the next one is it will help you to make conversational starters. Okay. So to give you guys an example, let's type over here my scenario. So tomorrow I do have a date with a girl. So can you give me some conversational starters? Okay, so if you come right over here and if you ask for some conversational starters, in that case, now what are conversational starters? Let's say once you're trying to communicate with someone, or you guys don't know each other and you want to start a communication between both of you. So to start that conversation, how you going to actually start the conversation, that process or that type of sentences are known as conversational starters. So if I just click on enter over here, you guys can see these are few of the general starters that you guys can use. Okay. So here the term is that you do have a date with a girl. So can you give me some conversational starters? So they're asking that this one is, what do you like to do in your free time? So what it helps you with, so this basically opens up a discussion about hobbies and interests. So over here you do have the general status, as well as you do have the rationale for all those questions over here. Okay. And also if you want to get personal insight of that particular person, these are few of the questions. And over here basically these things are actually So this is quite amazing right over here. Like you will be able to get different kind of conversational starters, and also in different scenarios, it will actually suggest you different kind of conversational starters. So it helps you to communicate with people as well. Okay. And the next option is it is basically helpful for different type of coders as well. Okay. If you're a beginner who started coding, it can help you out. And also, if you are a coder who is coding for a very long time, ChatGPT is useful for them as well. Okay, so as an experienced coder, in that particular case, you will ask some kind of advanced questions to ChatGPT. So I have already told you guys about customizing your ChatGPT. Like you guys can tell that you are doing this coding for 12 years, or in what language you're doing your coding. Okay, so let's say you want to actually write a back end code. Okay, let's say if I type over here, write me a back end code for a e-commerce website using node.js. And once you're done with that, let's come here, node.js. And if you just basically search this one, here you guys will be able to see that what all you need to do. Okay. So over here, they will show that creating a backend for an e-commerce website using Node.js basically involves several components, including routing, authentication, database interaction, handling business logic for products, orders, and users. Okay, so here it basically shows you the database operations, and the first thing what you need to do is set up your project. If you do want to, you need to install dependencies, you need to define different kind of models. You guys can check those things out as well and take inspiration from all of this and basically copy the code directly right from here. And if you do want to make any changes after that into your workspace where you are going to run your codes, in that case just copy this one, paste it over there in that particular field in that IDE, which is independent place where you can just put up your code and run your code accordingly to see that if there is any error or not. Okay, so you guys can come here, you guys can take this code, run this code. If you do want to if you need to make any changes, in that case you guys can make changes, authenticate those, and work as well. Okay, so over here, instead of typing this, if you are a beginner, so from here now, if you want to write a simple code, let's say write me a code for creating a mid libs game in Python. Okay, and if I search right now, here you guys can see that it will just give me a code of Python over here for creating a mid-libs game. Okay, so over here you guys can see this is the story, and also right over here I do have my mid-libs game. So in that case, what I can do is I can come here, I can just copy this whole things out, and after that now I can just change this whole story. And after changing the story, I can come here, and also I can basically change the noun 1, noun 2, or if I do want to change the verb, I can change the verb or the body part as well. So this is useful for a beginner coder and also an expert coder as well, depending on their usage. Okay. So the next thing what we will see, the use cases, is basically for education. Okay, so you might have heard that ChatGPT is a very good teacher. Okay, so let's say if you are a physics teacher, okay, and someone comes to you and ask you something about geography. Okay, you won't be able to know each and everything about geography, how a geography teacher knows. But ChatGPT is all in one. Okay, if you ask them a physics question or a math question or a question about uh, chemistry, in that case it do have the answer of all of this in one place. So that's why so many people they do call ChatGPT as the best teacher. Okay, so now actually what it does is it actually explains the particular concept according to your age group. Okay, so if I come here and if I write that explain me about thermodynamic dynamics. Okay, so if I come here and if I just type this thing down, here you guys can see thermodynamics is a branch of physics that deals with the relationship between heat, work, temperature, and energy. But over here, sometimes you guys might feel that this one is uh, bit of hard. Okay, so in that case, now if you come here and if you tell that explain this to me like a 10-year old. Okay, so if you come here and here you guys can see that now they're telling me that imagine you have a bunch of toys that can do different things. Some toys gets really warm when they work, some toys move around and do work, and others might change shape or color. So thermodynamics is like the science of figuring out how these toys use energy to do all these cool things. Okay, so over here this one is more easier way. Okay, this explanation is more easier and very easy to understand as well. Okay, so this is the usage of how you will be able to use this one as a concept explanator according to your age group. Let's say you can tell ChatGPT that explain me about this particular topic as I study in class 6 or as I study in a class 8. Okay, so in that case you guys can do that. And also let's come here, let's see the next use cases. So I'll just create up a new chapter or a new page right over here. And now I can type that translations in different languages. Okay, so over here now if you search, let's say first I'll tell act as a translator or act as a English to, let's type English to German translator. Okay, so now if you come right over here and if you just enter this particular prompt, and now here like if you just type that how are you doing today. So once I type this thing down and if I just click on enter, here you guys can see I do have this same thing over here in German. So the same way if I come here, act as a translator from English to Italian. Okay, so if I come here and if I just click on enter, now whatever I basically type will actually turn my text into Italian. Let's say let's go for the World Cup final next year. Okay, so if I just search this thing out here, you guys can see that the translation of this particular sentence is this particular thing which is being actually generated. Okay, so you guys can come here and use this one as a language translator over here. Like you guys can actually translate it from English to different languages, and also you guys can do vice versa. Okay, and also there is different uses. Like you guys can come here and you guys can use this one for product recommendations. Okay, let's say which sauce will be better for me in Walmart USA. Okay, so if you come here and if you type and it is more value for my bucks. So if you just type this thing down, so you guys can see that you will be able to get a different suggest me some sauces sauces of different brands. Okay, so if you come here and if you just type this thing down, here you guys can see that here you do have the sweet baby rays barbecue sauce. You do have the Tabasco original red sauce. Here you do have the Hidden Valley ranch dressing, and also there are a lot of options which you guys can actually choose from. Okay, so you guys can come here and you guys can see these are some sauces from different brands that you might find at Walmart USA. Okay, so you guys can come here and check those. And like if you tell me the specialty of number 3, or let's say number 5, okay, which is the ranch dressing. So if I come here and if I click here, you guys can see how you will be able to use the ranch dressing. You can actually use it for salad dressing, you can use it as a dip, you can use it as a sandwich spread, and also you can use this one to marinate anything. Okay, so basically, this is how you guys can come here and basically get different kind of product recommendations for yourself and for your family as well. Okay, and the next use case of ChatGPT as like you can use ChatGPT as a career coach as well. Sometimes we do go to some career coach, and now we can just sit back at home and get ideas from ChatGPT itself. Okay, so if you come here and if you tell ChatGPT act as a career counselor. Okay, so over here now, if you just enter this particular prompt, you guys will see that here they're asking that what field are you interested in exploring, or do you need assistant figuring that out. Okay, so you can tell that I am interested in the field of tech, and I am good at coding with Python and HTML, CSS. So what all you can suggest me. Okay, and if you just click on enter here, you guys can see that given your skills that you are already good at Python and HTML, CSS, so basically you have a solid foundation for various career paths within the tech industry. So you can be a software developer or an engineer, you can be a full stack developer, you can be a data scientist or an analyst, you can work as a cybersecurity analyst, you can work as a web developer. And now if you tell that I do have a lot of patience, but I actually take a lot of time to work. Okay, so if you just search this thing, if you just click on enter, here you guys can see that here it will show you that some of the steps of how you can actually make the most of your patience and ensure your productivity. Okay, so you guys can search here for those particular things, and you can use this one as your career coach as well. Okay, so the next usage which I'll show you is that you can use this one for your entertainment purpose as well. Okay, so if you come here and if you tell ChatGPT that tell me a joke. Okay, and if you type here, you guys can see that why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Okay, so here this might not be the best joke you have heard, but at least they do understand some kind of humor. Okay, which is quite amazing. So you guys can just talk with ChatGPT in many cases, like I am feeling so dumb today. Okay, so if you tell this particular prompt, here you guys can see that it is just giving me some kind of information, like we all have days like that. Remember, intelligence isn't fixed, it fluctuates depending on many factors like mood, health, and environment. So give yourself a break and basically focus on something that brings you joy or relaxation. So it is a career coach as well, like it actually lightens your mood. If you do want to share anything, you guys can also do that. And now it can also help you for your mental health support. Okay, so if you tell that I don't feel like eating anything because I am too stressed at my workspace. Okay, so if you type that over here, so can you suggest me what should I do to keep my mental health stable? Okay, so if you just search this particular prompt, here you guys can see that what all it tells you. So here it tells you that you should take more breaks, you should basically practice meditation, make sure to stay hydrated, get moving, you should set boundaries, you should reach out for support, and also you should seek professional help if needed. Okay, so this can actually be used for a mental health support as well, and also in case of entertainment suggestions. Let's say if you come right over here and if you tell that I do like action comedy movies. Okay, so if I just type this particular prompt and if you just click on enter, so now if you type that can you suggest me the top 10 action comedy movies. Okay, so if you just search over here, you guys can see that these are few of the action comedy movies that you can watch for yourself, and also you guys can check out. And let's say if you do want to get or see a description about this particular things, you guys can come here, and let's say you want to know more about this uh, Tropic Thunder, or you want to search according to IMDb rating. Okay, so if I just click on Control C and Control V to paste according to the IMDb rating. Okay, so if you guys don't know what is IMDb rating, then it is basically a rating system for movies which gives them point out of 10 regarding its total value, or let's say how much that particular movie is popular regarding their reviews as well. Okay, these are a big platform. So if I just click on enter, here you guys can see that over here, according to the IMDb rating, it basically shows me all of these options. Okay, so I can come here and I can check those things out as well. Or let's say if I want to come here and if I want to know more about any particular movie, I can come here and I can just search those things out as well. So yeah, I hope you guys do have understood this class on what are the different use cases or how you can actually use ChatGPT into our daily today work. We can use this one as to get different kind of recipe ideas, how you can actually start a conversation with someone, and also how you can actually help yourself if you are a coder. And it also helps you for concept explanation according to your age. It actually helps you translate it from one language to another. It actually helps you to select different kind of products, and also helps you to regarding your career. Actually gives you like it helps you to keep your mental health stable as well, acts as a mood lighter. And also you guys can take the help of ChatGPT in case you need some help with your entertainment also. So yeah, I hope to see you all in the next chapter where we'll be learning more about ChatGPT. So see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye, everyone.